There are billions of dollars in construction projects and new plans within the city itself that are coming to Orlando. We are fresh off news where Mayor Dyer just gave a State of the City address where he talked about spending nearly $1 billion over the next decade revitalizing roads and parks. And I gotta admit, after looking at all the plans, some of the plans I'm gonna show you here on this video, you are going to be blown away at just exactly what's coming for our city. But on this video, I'm going to talk about some of the major construction projects that are breaking ground, including a nearly 4,000 home boating community that we're going to talk about coming into the southeast edge of the Orlando metro area. But where we're going to start is during last week's State of the Downtown address, Orlando City Council members were given a detailed look at major projects that are going to reshape the urban core of this city. Now, the first big initiative we're going to talk about is making downtown easier to navigate. We're talking about Magnolia Avenue and Orange Avenue. And the goal is to make the streets, sidewalks, all these areas to have a much more modern and efficient transit system. Magnolia Ave will become a central hub linking downtown's destinations with expanded sidewalks, more on-street parking, and a public realm designed for walking and gathering. Orange Avenue will also undergo major changes that will include two-way traffic, which just means better street layouts for outdoor dining and easier access to the parks. The next initiative that Mayor Dyer put forth is to make Orlando known for its iconic parks. Now, one standout project in this goal is the redesign of Lake Lucerne. The area around the lake will be completely transformed with jogging paths, fitness equipment, event lawns, and even dog parks. The goal is to turn Lake Lucerne into a community destination for relaxation and outdoor activities. Now, another project I'm excited to see is called the Canopy. This is a leisure space that's going under I-4 that'll be similar to New York City's High Line. This urban oasis will repurpose underused infrastructure and provide a unique place for people to gather and enjoy the city. Mayor Dyer's vision is clear. Downtown Orlando is about to undergo a transformation that makes it more connected, more vibrant, and overall, I think if he pulls this off, a lot more fun. But let me know what you think of the investments and the changes down in the comments. Do you agree that this is best for Orlando? Now, there are some surprising trends going on in new construction and buildings that are going up here in Orlando right now. Of the top 10 building permits issued in Orlando so far this year, almost all of them have either been hospital or industrial projects. Now, topping the list is Orlando Health's massive $124 million children's pavilion, which broke ground earlier this year. Meanwhile, medical office space has taken center stage with over 1.1 million square feet of new office space developed in the last 12 months. There's something interesting happening in multifamily because for the past couple of years, multifamily projects have dominated the top of the permit list. And this year, they're nowhere to be found. In fact, new multifamily construction has dropped by over 50% in the past year. Although we are expecting 7,200 units to come online by the end of next year, bringing supply and demand back into balance. Now, on the industrial side, Orlando added nearly 10 million square feet of warehouse and industrial space in the last year. However, the focus has been on large-scale distribution projects, and there's been a growing need for smaller, flexible industrial spaces, and we see these across Orlando being in very, very high demand right now. So as Orlando continues to grow, it's clear that healthcare and industrial growth is on the top of the list, while housing and smaller industrial projects are lagging behind. Now, Orlando International Airport's making big news right now as they are about to go to the bidding phase to start a $2 billion project to make a consolidated space for a rental car facility. This rental car facility is a huge project totaling more than $1.44 billion, but it doesn't stop there. Related transportation infrastructure around the airport will also get a facelift, bringing the entire total of this project to $2 billion. The facility itself will be located near Terminal C and the Intermodal Terminal, with plans for 2 massive garages, each over 2 million square feet. One will be a 6-story ready return garage, and the other is going to be what's called a quick turnaround garage. And together, the goal of building these buildings is to free up nearly 5,000 parking spaces out of the current existing parking structure for the public. Now, Tampa International did something similar to this in 2018, adding more than 2,400 parking spaces. Now, the airport intends to go into the design phase next year, with construction to follow in 2026 and 2027. With Orlando International being the 7th busiest airport on the planet, seeing nearly 60 million visitors a year, the airport hopes that this makes life a little easier for travels in the years to come. Hey, it's me interrupting myself. Are you selling or buying? One call, that's all you need, and put nearly 4,000 home sales and 23 years of experience to work for you.
Jared Jones is the way to go. Call 706-5000.
Orlando is about to get even hotter with a massive new development on the west side of town in Ocoee, Florida. It's an entertainment complex called the Dynasty Ocoee, making 17 We are talking 11 rooms, 350,000 square feet of retail and dining, plus, this is where you put me back in. This project is in permanent drop. It's gonna create 5,000 permanent jobs and driving a $540 million impact. Construction could start in 2025 with a full launch. And it's all going down at East Fuller's Cross. And so buckle up, Orlando. Pretty incredible times, as you can see all the projects going on in Central Florida. We're not even close. We're not even close to scratching the surface yet. Have you heard about West Court Orlando, a mixed-use development that will be sandwiched right between the northern side of the Kia Center and the western side of Camping World Stadium, neighboring West Church Street, Division Avenue, West Central Boulevard, and South Huey. This will feature a hotel, residential units, a dog park, and an entertainment venue operated by Live Nation. Now, the goal of this project is to add needed event space, including the construction of a 65,000 square foot venue that can accommodate 1,000 people in banquet or concert style seating, as well as 16,000 square feet of hotel meeting space. Live Nation will house a 3,500 seat entertainment venue. Have you heard about a 37 home boating community coming to Osceola County? I know, I teased it in the introduction, but I'm talking about before now. A new boating community is in the works on the shores of Lake Toho, and it's set to bring thousands of homes and some exciting amenities to the area. The project is being developed by BTI Partners, which bought the 1,375 acre Edgewater West property back in 2022. Now, after 2 years of planning with the county, the proposal for this massive community is moving forward. Besides the 3,700 homes, it's going to set aside approximately 25% of this entire massive property for civic use and open space. The project is part of the East Lake Toho Mixed Use District and will feature a man-made lake with its own marina, a boat lift, and canal with access to Lake Toho Pecaliga. Now get this, the first phase will include 5 neighborhoods, including lakefront lots. Neighborhoods 6 and 7 will be a 55 plus active adult community, which will feature over 1,100 home sites. Other key features of the community will include 458,000 square feet of commercial space, an 800 student charter school, and a future K-8 school. But this piece of property by BTI Partners is not the only push for housing in this particular area. They're also developing Cross Prairie, a nearby master plan community, and sold neighborhoods to major builders like Lennar, Beazer, Ashton Woods, and Starlight Homes. Now, the first homes in this boating community are set to be delivered in 2027. Shoot us a DM if you'd like to be added to the interest list. If you're in the Central Florida area and you're looking for a great church, I'd love for you to join me at the Grove Bible Chapel. Visit Join Me at the Grove for full details. When you're buying or selling a home, the process itself can feel overwhelming. When this happens, you need a real estate expert that can turn this around for you. So all you need to do, make one call, that's all, and put nearly 4,000 homes sold and my 23 years of experience to work for you.
Jared Jones is the way to go. Call 706-5000.